Hello friends, welcome to Priyanka's Adventure. Subscribe, like and press the bell icon.
Today we are going to explore the dark side of Mahabharata. In the vast expanse of Indian mythology, the Mahabharata stands out as a monumental epic. Filled with grand battles, profound philosophies, and timeless lessons, it also harbors a darker side, illuminated through its complex characters and their moral dilemmas. Dhritarashtra, the blind king of Hastinapur, is a figure shrouded in darkness. His physical blindness symbolizes his moral blindness. Despite being aware of his son's wickedness, especially Duryodhana's envy and arrogance, he fails to restrain them. Dhritarashtra's inability to act righteously stems from his overattachment and bias towards his children. This blindness to justice and fairness sets the stage for the inevitable war, the Kurukshetra. Gandhari, Dhritarashtra's wife, voluntarily blindfolds herself, symbolizing her solidarity with her husband. However, this act also signifies her refusal to see the wrongdoings of her sons. Her silence and inaction, in many ways, contribute to the unfolding tragedy. Despite her wisdom, she chooses loyalty to her family over dharma, showcasing the conflict between personal ties and moral duty. Duryodhana, the eldest Kaurava, epitomizes unchecked ambition and jealousy. His deep-seated hatred for the Pandavas is fueled by his desire to inherit the throne of Hastinapur. Duryodhana's ruthless pursuit of power leads him to commit numerous sins, including the infamous disrobing of Draupadi. His lack of remorse and relentless pride ultimately lead to his downfall, painting a stark picture of the perils of uncontrolled ambition. Karna, a tragic hero, is another character enveloped in shades of grey. Born to Kunti before her marriage, he is abandoned and later raised by a charioteer. Despite his noble qualities and unwavering loyalty to Duryodhana, Karna's life is marred by the stigma of his birth. His unwavering support for Duryodhana, despite knowing his wrongdoings, highlights the complex interplay of friendship, loyalty, and morality. Karna's refusal to abandon Duryodhana, even when he knows it is wrong, reflects the struggle between personal bonds and ethical righteousness. Draupadi, while revered for her strength and dignity, also exhibits traits of pride and vengeance. Her public humiliation during the dice game ignites her thirst for revenge, leading to the war. Draupadi's refusal to forgive and her demand for justice, although justified, underline the destructive potential of vengeance. Her character illustrates the fine line between standing up for one's rights and becoming consumed by the desire for retribution. Bhishma, the grandsire, is revered for his vow of celibacy and loyalty to the throne. However, his unwavering loyalty also becomes his weakness. Despite knowing the misdeeds of the Kauravas, he chooses to remain silent and support them. Bhishma's adherence to his vows, even at the cost of justice, portrays the conflict between personal principles and ethical responsibilities. His reluctance to challenge the wrongdoings of his kin underscores the dangers of rigidly adhering to one's vows at the expense of righteousness. Yudhishthira, the eldest Pandav, is often portrayed as the epitome of righteousness. Yet, his addiction to gambling reveals his darker side. His decision to stake his kingdom, his brothers, and even Draupadi in the dice game shows his susceptibility to flaws. Yudhishthira's inability to control his gambling habit leads to the exile of the Pandavas and the humiliation of Draupadi, highlighting the weaknesses even the most virtuous can harbor. Arjuna, the peerless archer, grapples with moral dilemmas throughout the epic. His hesitation to fight in the war, even though it is against his kin, reflects his deep internal conflict. Arjuna's doubts and ethical struggles, portrayed in the Bhagavad Gita, reveal the complexity of human emotions and the challenges of adhering to one's duty in the face of personal attachments. Shakuni, the mastermind behind the dice game, represents pure malice and cunning. Driven by a desire for vengeance against the Kuru dynasty, Shakuni manipulates Duryodhana and fuels his hatred for the Pandavas. Shakuni's actions demonstrate how personal vendettas can poison entire dynasties and lead to widespread destruction. His character underscores the destructive power of deceit and manipulation. Krishna, while often seen as the divine guide and the protector of karma, also displays tactical ruthlessness. His strategies, such as advising Arjuna to kill Karna when unarmed or encouraging deceit in battle, raise questions about the ethical limits in war. Krishna's actions, though aimed at establishing karma, highlight the complex nature of morality and the fine line between righteousness and cunning. The Mahabharata, through these multifaceted characters, presents a world where the lines between good and evil are often blurred. It shows that even the noblest of heroes have their flaws and that villains, too, can possess admirable qualities. The epic serves as a reminder that human nature is inherently complex, and the struggle between light and dark exists within each individual. The darker aspects of the Mahabharata teach us about the consequences of unchecked ambition, the dangers of blind loyalty, the destructive potential of vengeance, and the ethical dilemmas faced in the pursuit of duty. It encourages introspection about our own moral choices and the balance between personal desires and ethical responsibilities. In the end, the Mahabharata is not just a tale of war and heroism but a profound exploration of human nature. It compels us to look beyond the surface and understand the deeper motivations and conflicts that drive each character. The dark side of the Mahabharata is a reflection of the complexities of life and the eternal struggle between karma and agarma, righteousness and wickedness.